Alright, so we're gonna be playing Zelda Lost Woods. And I'm kind of an amateur, but I've picked up a few little songs here and there. Started with Halloween, Michael Myers theme song. And this one's pretty simple. Uh, oh, oops. If you get close enough, you'll see this. But I do need some help from some music connoisseurs because I'm not a music expert and got this last year. And now is when I'm trying to do this again because life gets hard trying to do different hobbies. But I find this a lot of fun. So if I remember correctly, we go 3, 5, 6, 3, 5, 6, 3, 5, 6, 9, 8, 6, 7, 6, 4, 2, 1, 2, 4, 2. So, problem with this, I don't know the difference between timbres and rhythms because my piano has timbres over here, it gives a bunch of numbers, and then it changes the tune of the piano based on that. But it doesn't tell you if it's actually on there. Now, if I'm going by number 68, that's Bossa Nova 1, but then you have timbres, which is 0 to 58. But I'm going to assume that we're using rhythms, so I'm going to switch over to, what is it? I was using 44. Let's go. You punch in the number, then it changes. So it's going to kind of change the tone. I'm not an expert, so please keep the comments civil as I'm going by sounds and by what I know on this keyboard. This keyboard is not fully electronic in the sense that there's no home button, so it's a little bit more old school than probably a keyboard that you'll get this year. Anyway, now let's go back and do that song again. 3. Now you see that one sounds more like an organ. So if 44 is an organ, that's definitely not rhythm. And if we go over here, 44 would be clarinet. So it's confusing because rock organ is number 9. Let's see if we can switch over to number 9. See the difference. Because that sounded like an organ. So let's go here. 3, 5. Oh my god, that's awesome. Oh my god, I love it. It sounds like music under a waterfall. Okay, so we did that one. If you want to follow me, I might not be able to put it on the screen, but I'm going to say it again. 3, 5, 6, 3, 5, 6, 3, 5, 6, 9, 8, 6, 7, 6, 4, 2, 1, 2, 4, 2. And this is the middle of the keyboard. If you have a keyboard that has 54 keys, which is labeled the keys C all the way up to O. So this section right here, if you look at the full piano, you'll see where it is more or less. Ignore the F part. This is for another song. It's right here in the middle. But I want to have fun and do something else. Let's do 013, which could be harmonica or it could be something else. Like I said, I don't know if it's timbres or rhythm. Either way, when you press a key, it changes, and that's awesome. So let's go here. Let's try it again. This one sounds more like a piano, kind of. Problem is we're not getting that real Lost Woods feeling by playing these notes, so I'm trying to search for the right Lost Woods where it could kind of pick up. And again, I may get through this video and not find it, but I'm gonna play around. Let's try 42, see what that sounds like. And again, suggestions in the comments, because this is one thing I learned about music. I wasn't born with musical talent, but I find it fun to hear since I was a kid. I'm not a musician, I didn't grow up with it. I grew up with IT, but hey, that gives me an advantage because I'm computer savvy. So again, please keep the comments civil. So let's try this one. 356, 356, 356, 98, 42, 1242. That one still sounds like an organ, which is great because you got piano music in Zelda, but still not. Let's see. Let's try 000, which according to Timbres is acoustic grand piano. But then over here it says hard rock. So let's see. Oh, snap. Okay. Oh, I butchered that one. But that is general piano, which reset it back to the default, which is great because it's kind of the tone I was looking for. I just thought it needed to be more melodic. But let's see. So now I know it is using timbres. Okay, let's try number 1. Where's the 0? 001, which is Rhodes piano, if assuming that we're using timbres. So let's go and do it again. That sounds nice. Alright, that sounds pretty cool, but it's a bit loud. Let me turn it down, see if that makes it less eerie. Alright, let's go to number 2, which says chorused piano. That sounds pretty cool. Let's go for it. Oops. I love that sound. It sounds like bells and glass. Let's go for it again. Love it. Getting very close to a Zelda-like feel. Let's play it again. And we'll turn up the volume because it just sounds so nice. Let's go. Alright, cool. So we're getting the vibe of it. Really vibing. Gotta love learning things, especially music. This channel is not about music, but what the heck. Let's have some fun. I know you guys probably tired of Halo and stop motion and a bunch of other stuff. So I just thought I'd give my fans something interesting and just show that life is very just random and can turn you in a different direction. Okay, let's see if we have any more piano. We don't. Well, let's go for 014, which says acoustic guitar. That should be fun. Sounds kind of like a guitar, but it's weird on a piano. Acoustic bass. 019. Oops. Violin. Let's go for that. That was interesting. Let's try tuba. What is it? Oh, I almost forgot the... Gotta love it. Gotta love Zelda. Alright. I'm gonna try just one more if you're enjoying this. Trumpet 32. I love it because you could really hear the trumpet and you can hear that burn. Alright, let's go for it again because that was beautiful. And then that's it, I promise, no more. Alright, that's all, folks. Thanks for watching. Be sure to watch. Oh, oops. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share. Hope you enjoy my channel. If not, let me know and tell me I'm terrible. I appreciate constructive criticism. This is my first real long public playthrough of music. But I'll tell you, I enjoy it. I mean, once you learn something, it becomes real fun, and I welcome to hear comments from anybody in the music community. Life is really short. Love you, fans. Bye.